everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I'm bringing you guys a video I have not done in such a long time, and I'm so happy I'm sitting here filming it. And I'm going to be doing a foundation review for you guys. I'm going to be testing the new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup with a broad spectrum of SPF 45. So this, of course, is a more radiant, more luminous, dewy foundation, and you guys know I have oily skin. So we are going to see if this foundation right here is oily skin approved. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts on this foundation, see me do a wear test, then you're in the right place, so just go ahead and keep on watching. Good morning, y'all. I hope you all are doing well. As for me, I'm doing great. I am so happy to be here filming a new foundation review for you guys. Base products are my favorite products, and just a little side note, I do have the new Hourglass concealer and the new Dior concealer. So if you guys want to let me know which one you are more interested in seeing first, just leave it down in the comments and I will do that one and then the next one. But I do plan on doing the Dior concealer with and testing it with the Dior foundation, and then the same with the Hourglass Vanish concealer with the Vanish liquid foundation. I feel like that would give me the best kind of review, or I could switch it up and just use my regular ones. Again, you guys tell me what you would rather me do, and I can definitely do that for y'all. So for today, I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup Broad Spectrum 45. That's what the box looks like, the same blue with gold writing on it. And then this is really reminding me of the one from Lancome. That's so good and works so well on my oily skin. So I have high hopes for this one, guys. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and give you all the details. I did purchase mine from Sephora. There are 20 shades in this foundation, and it is $45, which is pretty pricey, I would think. The double wear foundation is only $43, so I'm not sure why this one's $2 more. Maybe there's more product, I'm not sure. This is 1.2 ounces, and then let's look at double wear. And the double wear is 1 ounce. So you do get 0.2 more ounces with this foundation, so maybe that's where the extra $2 comes in comparison to the double wear. And what it says on Sephora's website, it is a flawless foundation with breathable coverage. With breathable coverage and a radiant finish, powered with Estee Lauder skincare to hydrate, soothe, and protect. So that could be another reason why it's a little more pricey. It does have some skincare properties in there. It is a medium coverage with a radiant finish. It is liquid, and it is for everyone. With normal, dry, combination, oily skin, it does have SPF of 45, so that is a nice thing to have in a foundation. And the highlighted ingredients are chia seed extract, which nourishes, probiotic technology, soothes, and ion charged water, which hydrates. So, on Sephora's website, there is only 8 reviews, but it has almost 4.5 stars. So that kind of gives me hope. I have not read any of their reviews. I have not watched any reviews. So I'm going into this, guys, with an open mind. I did pick it up in 4W1 Honey Bronze. That is my more tan shade. I do have a little self-tan going on. I mean, I'm really not that tan right now. But I did see my friend Tara's Instagram story, and she said that she went with a neutral, and it was like a purple gray. So we don't want that. And me and her kind of have the same skin tone. So I just decided to go with 4W1 Honey Bronze. So I'm going to put some out on my palette, which I just put it on my Graftobian palette. And look, you can tell it's very liquidy. So I am going to go ahead and put my hair back, and I'm going to go in with a sponge and a brush. I am assuming a brush is going to work better. I do have the LUXSB 530, which is the flat top kabuki. Looks like this. Very soft, very, very soft. And then on the other side, I'm going in with my favorite sponge, which is the Juno & Co. sponge. So I think we'll start out with the sponge on this side of the face. So I'm just gonna dip in, get some product. I'm actually gonna zoom you guys in so you guys can really see the application process. All right, so I turned on the main ring light, and I am still, guys, trying to adjust my lighting, but this might be a little warm, but you know, we will definitely make it work. I have, you know, we've had some times with some foundation reviews on this channel. Can I remind you guys of the Juvia's Place foundation review? Oh my Lord. I looked like Oompa Loompa. I was so orange. So, off first impression, it looks like it has pretty nice coverage. And I am using a sponge, so I would assume the brush is going to give us a little better coverage. But just off first impressions, I think it looks pretty good. And I actually had my very first facial a couple weeks ago, and she said my skin was dehydrated. So that was really, you know, I never thought my skin was dehydrated. So this might be a good one for me. It could just be the winter and the weather just really cold and dry, but yeah, that kind of took me by surprise. So I am doing a new skincare routine now. I'm using new products. The ones that they suggested, it's Jan Marini, I think is what it is, and I'm loving it. So here we go. Here is the side with the sponge. Let me look up close. I do think it is very hydrating on first impressions, but we will definitely tame it down with powder. So now I'm going to go in with my LUXSB brush, get a little bit more product, and I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush and start applying. Okay, so actually the brush is soaking up more of the product. But I'm telling you guys, I know I talk about this sponge all the time. That sponge, it really doesn't soak up product like a beauty blender or traditional sponge. There is something magical about that, and I hope they never quit making them. I am stocked up for a while, so I should be good for a little bit on them. But they're so affordable, so great, and I really love those sponges. And I do like this brush. It's not as dense as a Morphe one or the Sigma, but it is nice. It's very soft. And I really think the coverage is nice. I mean, I have a few blemishes here. I mean, it kind of covered the red. It covered the redness. I mean, you can still see it's raised above my skin. But, I mean, it's not doing anything crazy. So I'm just going to go over everything with the sponge, just to pick up any excess product. I don't want it to be really cakey looking. So really, there were no brush strokes on this side, which is nice. I think the coverage is about the same on both sides, so I just think it's down to whatever you prefer to use with your foundation. I think both did great. All right, for concealer, I'm of course gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury, my under eye corrector. This is in the shade 1 Fair. I'm just gonna get some on my finger like that. And this stuff, I love it so much. Oh, I did forget to tell you guys, I did go in with the Fenty Beauty True Matte Primer. Still obsessed with this. And then of course in my pore area, my T-zone, I went in with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention that. Alright, now for concealer, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's so dirty. I'm embarrassed. All right, I'm going in with Snow directly under my eyes. It's gonna look a little crazy, but I do go in with a darker shade directly underneath it, which is in the shade Nude. Because of course we do need to, you know, kind of lighten this foundation a tad. But I think this shade's gonna be great for me, especially in the summer when I start getting a little tan. Wow, that blended right into the foundation. I really like that. And it kind of mattified a little bit in that area, but you know, they work wonderfully together. So I'm gonna quickly go ahead and blend this other eye. So here is the concealer blended out directly under my eyes. I think it looks really nice. I'm now going to take just the shade Nude in the center of my face. I always do this, and I just want to see if it does anything crazy between my eyes, because that would be where it would. So let's blend this out and see if it looks good. Alright, so here is the concealer blended out in the center of my face as well as under my eyes. And guys, I keep looking at myself in the mirror. I look so healthy and glowy right now. I'm loving it. Even though I have oily skin, I just feel like I've got that healthy, natural looking glow. It really doesn't even look like I got foundation on, maybe like a tinted moisturizer. And it just, you know, it looks very natural and I'm really loving it. So now, of course, you guys know I always go in with cream contour. So I'm going to be using my Graftobian palette. I'm going to be going in with these, I'm going to go in with these two shades right here. And I'm going to see if this works well with the foundation as well. This is another test I love to do with my foundation reviews because I cream contour every single day. So I really want my foundation to be able to withstand, you know, cream contour. And this is a really nice palette, super pigmented. I've had it for a long time and I've used it so much and I barely made like a dent in it. So if you're on the hunt for a new cream contour palette, I would definitely check this out. You don't have to get the big one. They do have smaller versions that are just like maybe 4 or 5 colors. So I think this one was a little pricey, like $80 or $85. And I shouldn't have got this one because I only used the bottom row. So, all right, now I'm gonna go on with this little Morphe brush and I'm gonna dip in between those two shades. And just lightly contour. See how easy? Easy peasy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and contour that jawline. And then I'm gonna take just a tad, whatever's left on the brush, and go over my forehead with it. Guys, I think this is gonna be a really good foundation just off my first application and everything. So now, while I've still got you guys up close, I'm going to go ahead and set everything in place. I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Wow, that really mattified everything. I think this is gonna be all right. Now I'm gonna go between my eyes. All right, so now we have that down. Now you notice I did not touch anywhere I put the cream contour. Then I'm going in with the translucent medium deep Laura Mercier powder. I just get a little bit out in the cap. That's what it looks like. So as I mentioned in other videos, it does look kind of intimidating, but it's not. You don't need a lot though if you're around my skin tone. And then I just dust it over with any big powder brush. And this will kind of enhance the cream contour that we just did. You know, when I was just using, you know, a translucent powder all over my face, it tended to kind of, you know, looked like I didn't even cream contour. It kind of just, you know, washed it out. So that's why I really love this little trick that I just learned. And I think it really makes a difference. All right, guys, so this is what we are looking like. Let me take another close-up look. Oh yeah. Does not look one bit cakey. It does not feel heavy at all. I just feel like I said, I have a tinted moisturizer or something on. I'm loving the way my skin's looking. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. So I'm going to pop off camera, finish up the rest of my makeup. I will come back and give you guys my first check-in. And then I will come back throughout the day and check in with you guys. And hopefully this will be like a 10 to 12 hour wear test. So we're really gonna put this to the test. I've got a meeting at 2 o'clock I gotta get to. So I'm gonna be out and about, and yes, so we are gonna test this out and see if it is oily skin approved. So I'll see you guys here in the next little bit. Alrighty guys, so I just finished up my makeup, and holy cannoli guys, like I'm obsessed. I keep looking at my skin and it's so natural, so smooth. My pores are not accentuated, no textures going on. I just look so radiant and healthy. So far so good. I've had it on for about an hour and a half at this point. I did film another video. So I'm super excited about this one. I have very high hopes from what my skin's looking like right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do a close-up look. Oh my gosh. Guys, between my forehead, between my eyes, my pores, my chin, above my lip, around my nose, looks so good and smooth. There's no caking up, no creasing. Great coverage. Like, you would never notice, like, I don't know, it doesn't look like a luminous, dewy foundation. It just looks really healthy and really pretty on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, let y'all get a look at it, and then I've got a meeting to get to. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that, and then when I get back, I will check up with you guys again, and we'll see if it can stand this oily face. All right, so here is what it is looking like up close. So that's what she's looking like at the 1.5 hour mark. Guys, I really have high hopes. I mean, you guys saw it for yourself. My skin just looks so smooth and just great. Like, I'm obsessed with it at this point. So again, I'm going to go on about my day, and I will check back in with you guys here in the next few hours. Hey guys, I'm back with my second check-in, and I was going to my appointment. I was there for about an hour, and then I stopped by my favorite boutique and talked to them for a while. So long story short, I've now been wearing this foundation for 7 hours. I was going a little bit longer than I had initially planned, but I have been keeping a check on this foundation. I will have to say, I felt like I was getting a little shiny, but now that I'm in here really looking up close, I don't think it looks bad at all, guys. Like, I don't feel oily. I really don't want to touch my face, but because we'll definitely touch up at the end. But so it's kind of creased a little bit in my smile lines, which is not bad at all. I'm just being really technical right now. My pores still look great. Between my eyes looks great. Right here in this little line is settling just a tad. I mean, hardly at all. So really overall, guys, I think this is a more hydrating foundation, it's really holding up nicely. And I was out and about, you know, running around town, and, you know, 7 hours of wear, I mean, I feel like it looks really good. So I was pretty impressed at this point. I have no complaints whatsoever. I'm going to continue to wear it. I'm going to cook some supper, so it's going to get a little hot in the kitchen. You know, I've just got some things to do around the house. I got some, you know, cleaning to do. So I'm not just going to be sitting around on the couch. So yeah, I'm really just going to put this thing to the test, but so far, so good. So I'm going to zoom y'all in and let you take a close-up look, but I'm very impressed. I mean, I have no complaints. So I'll go ahead and zoom you guys in now. So that's what it's looking like at the 7-hour mark. As you guys saw, it looks really good. So I'm really thinking this one's going to be oily skin approved. And if something really crazy happens and I come back in a few hours and I mean it's melting off my face, I'm super oily and shiny, at least we know we can almost get a work day's wear out of this foundation, and I don't see it, you know, doing that in the next hour or so. So at least we know we can go a full 8 hours and still look like this. So anyhow, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning up around here, and I will be back in the next little bit. Hey guys, I am back with my third check-in. I've now been wearing this foundation for 10 hours, and I really don't think it's changed much since the last check-in at all. Like, I really feel like it stayed in place. It's, you know, creased a little bit in the same areas. Nothing crazy. I'll show you guys. But what I can tell you, my pores still look good. Between my, I mean, everywhere still looks good. And looking in my viewfinder, and I mean, I don't look oily at all. Earlier today when I was out and about, I thought I was looking a little shiny, but really, I don't know, like, I don't feel like I'm looking like that now. So I'm going to go put this foundation to the real test right after this check-in. I told you guys I got a Peloton for Christmas in one video. I can't remember which one it was, but I love it. So if you are wanting, I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm not a workout type girl. I'm not a girl to go to the gym and do all that. I would rather just do something in the comfort of my own home that I like, and I enjoy riding bikes. So I asked for a Peloton for Christmas and got it, and I have used it almost every single night. I mean, there's been a few nights I'm just like, I just don't feel like it tonight, but I really enjoy it. So if you know, are thinking about doing something like that, I would definitely recommend the Peloton. You'll find your instructors, trainers that you like and want to do their classes. You can join live classes. There are also, so it's like spin class, but they also have ab workouts, there are leg workouts, there's stretches, you know, there's arm workouts. So the ones I love to do are the ones where you cycle and do arms. So I got 3-pound weights with mine, and it's just, you know, doing different exercises and things with it, but I love it, guys. So I am going to go work out after this check-in, and I'm telling you, this thing kicks my butt every night. So I'll probably break a sweat, and we're really going to see what this foundation's made of. So I'll go ahead and zoom you guys in and get a good look at what I look like now, and then I will come back after my workout and we will see if it's still standing strong. So here is what it's looking like. See, it's like creasing just a tad in these lines and a little right here. So that's what we're looking like at the 10-hour mark. Now I'm going to go work out. So then I will come right back up here to you guys and get on camera and show you what it's looking like. And hopefully it can withstand a little sweat and not look all crazy, because a lot of times people want to go to the gym and not go without anything. If I went to the gym, I would definitely want to put some kind of foundation on, maybe even like this one, that, you know, is going to give me a little coverage and, you know, just kind of even everything out. So hopefully this will be sweat approved. So anyhow, I'm going to go do that, and then also when I come back we will touch up and powder and all of that good stuff. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Alright guys, I am back with my fourth and final check-in. I've now been wearing this foundation for 12 hours. I worked out for 45 minutes. Actually, I didn't go straight and work out after last check-in. I did a few things. I got sidetracked, started watching The Real Housewives. You know how it is. And then I worked out for 45 minutes, kind of cooled down a little bit so I wouldn't be like dripping sweat, but I never do a 45-minute ride ever. I just do 30 minutes and like I'm done. Like stick a fork in me. But tonight I was feeling a little frisky, so I decided to go for the 45-minute ride, and oh my god, it kicked my butt. So I just took a little peek in the mirror in the bathroom and I am shook. Really. Okay, you're gonna see like around my forehead where I was sweating, can't tell anything at all, like at all. There's nothing there. What I am seeing is right here, you see that like my lip goes up, there's a crease right there. Sometimes that happens when I eat or whatever. It's happened during other foundation reviews. I was drinking water, so that I'm assuming that's what it was. But it's really creasing bad, like in my smile lines, and then right there I can see all the way through to my skin, as well in this line. But everywhere else, even my pores still look good. So I'm impressed. I mean, I'm really impressed with this one. I'm still going to get my blotting sheets and touch up and do the whole thing like I normally do. But yeah, guys, I really think this is a good foundation. You know, I worked for 10 hours, looked great, did not have any issues, and then I worked out and sweated and sweated and sweated for 45 minutes straight. And I mean, I've only got, you know, a few signs of wear. So I really think this one's oily skin approved. I think it's workout approved. And I really like it. I feel like all day my skin looks so healthy, so glowy and radiant, but not oily or greasy. There's a big difference. So I'm really liking this one, guys. I'm gonna keep playing with it, and I may try it out with some of these new primers I have. But yeah, there have been so many new primer releases along with concealer releases, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in and let y'all take a look up close, and then of course I will go ahead and touch up. Alright guys, so right here, you can tell, and then in my smile lines, and right here, that it's kind of, you know, wearing on me. But, I mean, if you look at my forehead, you look at my pores, I mean, everything still looks really good. I mean, it didn't even come off my nose. I am a little shiny, of course, but... Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Tatcha blotting sheets. Ooh. That actually really helped that area right there. Let's see. I wasn't even really that oily through here. That's good. I know my nose will be. Really not that bad. A lot less than I thought, really. I mean, do you see the little amount of oil that's on there? You can barely see it. If you look at any of my foundation reviews, at this point, even in a matte, full coat, whatever, foundation, mattifying, you know, suck all the life out of you, dry matte foundation, I have way more oil than this. That actually made a huge difference. I really don't even need powder at this point, but I'm still gonna go in with my Benefit Hello Happy powder, and especially over these areas. I think I could go another 10 to 12 hours with this. I mean, the only issue I'm having is probably right here. It is. Even this looks a lot better now that I touched up. And right here, it did not pull any of the product off my face. So it does touch up nicely. So I 100% believe this foundation is oily skin approved. I really have no complaints with it. It really shocked me. I did not think it was gonna withstand, you know, 10 to 12 hour wear, as well as a 45-minute workout in there. So I'm really impressed with this foundation by Estee Lauder. I really enjoy it. Again, I think it was very natural. Coverage, natural. Actually, the coverage was very nice. It just had a very natural finish. And yeah, it just made me look like I had a healthy glow all day. So overall, guys, I totally recommend this for dry skin, oily skin combination, and normal. I think you're gonna love it, especially if you like the more healthy, dewy, radiant looking foundations. I did not even have to build this up. You know, it was medium coverage with buildable. You know, you could build it. I didn't even have to build it. And I had, you know, blemishes. I've got redness. I've got scarring. And it covered all of that nicely. So, A++ in my book. So, anyhow, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you all found it helpful and seeing it in action. So, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it very helpful to see this one in action and put to the test. So, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. Also, if you want, you can hit the little post notification bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And thank you guys again for watching. And as always, I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in my next ones. Bye.